The next Splatfest has just been announced, and these are my predictions for it. This is LED of LED Games. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. This Splatfest focuses on the question, which instrument would you play? Drums, guitar, or keyboard, and it's going to take place March 22nd through March 24th. For those of you who don't know, this is a series on my channel where I predict who it is that I think is going to be the most popular for every given Splatfest, and if I'm wrong, I have to do challenges that you all leave in the comments down below. Before we get into the predicting though, I have to talk about how this is the third regional Splatfest for Splatoon 3. It is the third regional Splatfest, and dare I say, it's the best regional Splatfest. In fact, I think it is so good that I think that the theme outside of Japan is arguably better than the theme in Japan, which is crazy to think about because the last couple of regional Splatfests, that has not been the case at all. But I really like this particular theme. I think it's really fun compared to the Japanese theme, which is asking about chip flavors. The obsession with food is unreal. Maybe at some point I should just make a dedicated video about food in Splatoon. I'm gonna put a pin in that. Anyway, from what I can tell, the Japanese theme is asking what is your favorite chip flavor, which is, I'm gonna assume salt and vinegar, cheddar, or sour cream and onion. If I'm wrong about that, I apologize. I cannot read Japanese and I'm just going solely based off of color. And I feel like those colors are usually associated with those flavors, but keep in mind, I'm based in the US. So, comparing the Japanese theme to this theme, on which instrument you would rather play, I love this instrument question. I think it is very balanced. This is probably one of the most balanced questions we've gotten in quite a long time. I think it's very unique, and I also feel like it is very in line with Splatoon as a game. Music is so central to this game. Music is the heart, it is the lifeblood, and so of course we should talk about music. And who knows, maybe there would be some sort of implication on our choices in the future. Maybe. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that it might have some sort of implication on future music of the game? I mean, maybe. Who really knows? Either way, I think this is a great theme. I love it. Drums, guitar, keyboard, you can't really go wrong. So, before I actually talk about which team I think is going to be the most popular and also which team I'm going to be on, I want to first talk about idol matchups. Let's talk about Shiver. Shiver is on team drums. Do I believe this? Maybe. It depends on the type of drum, okay? It depends on the type of drum. Do I think that Shiver would be on the drums that are depicted in this picture? No, I don't. I don't think that that would be true. However, I feel like a different type of drum, yes. What is the name of that drum? I don't know. I am not a drummer. And also, I feel like drummers are like very much in the background. Shiver is not a background character. Shiver is like front and center, and Shiver is the leader. And okay, you could argue that drums are leading a song, okay? If you want to make that argument, then I buy that argument. But I don't think that that's the argument that's being made. I feel like, if anything, because Shiver is such a leader and at the forefront, I don't think that they would be on the drums. I feel like drums are just a little bit too much of a support instrument for me to really buy that Shiver is on the drums. But hey, there is an argument to be made. Let me know what it is that you think. Next, we have Frye on guitar, which I think is actually really cool. I like that Frye is on the guitar. It makes sense to me. I think it's awesome. In fact, I think that Frye could fit either guitar or drums. I would buy either of those arguments, but I like Frye being on guitar. A lot, actually. I would like to see that happen. I would like to see that happen. Next, we have Bigman on keyboard. I like this. Something about this is nice, even though it literally makes no sense, because whose fins are flopping on those little keys? I don't buy it. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. If anything, I think that Bigman would be on the drums. I mean, come on. You just smack with your fins. Like, it just makes sense. It makes sense. Bigman doesn't have fingers. That has to be said. But I like it. I still like it either way. I think it is silly and sweet. So, who is it that I think is going to be the most popular for this particular Splatfest? And as a reminder, make sure to leave your challenges in the comments down below. If I'm wrong about who it is that I think is going to be the most popular, then I'll do some of those challenges on stream with you all. Splatfests are always such a busy time for me, and I love it. I stream every single day of the Splatfest, and then if I'm wrong, I do an extra stream to do said challenges. So make sure that you leave them in the comments down below. This one is hard. Like I said, I feel like this is probably the most balanced Splatfest that we've gotten in quite a while. One, I want to rule out immediately. I don't think that drums is going to be the most popular, and I'll tell you why. Drums are very expensive. All instruments have expense to them, but drums, they're expensive, and they're also a lot of space. Like, that's a good chunk of your place that you're giving up to have your drums set up. And also they're exceptionally loud, like way louder than a guitar and a keyboard is, especially like just solo. And so I feel like there's a lot of like, oh, you want to play the drums in the house? Like, I don't know. I feel like you need some leniency from people in order to like be able to play the drums. But the drums is really cool. Do I think it's going to be the most popular? No. I think it's going to be between guitar and keyboard. I feel like piano is a very popular thing to play. I feel like at some point in time, most people try to pick up the guitar at some point. It's a very iconic symbol in music. I think a lot more iconic than the keyboard is. So which team do I think is going to be the most popular? I'm going to go with guitar. I'm going to say that I think that guitar is going to be the most popular team on this particular Splatfest. And like I said, if I'm wrong, I'll do those challenges, so make sure to leave them down below. Also, let me know what team you're going to be on, because personally, I'm a little bit on the fence, okay? I'm between guitar or keyboard. I grew up playing both. Mainly keyboard though. But like, piano. And I also have like a very sweet memory of my dad giving me a keyboard, not a piano, a keyboard. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to think about it. If you're on either of those teams and you want to sway me, then please feel free to let me know what it is that you think in the comments down below. Tell me what teams you guys are on. I'm really, really excited for this particular Splatfest. It's going to be so much fun. Like I said, I'll be streaming every single day of the Splatfest, and I hope to see you all there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!